The answer is weak hadith. Long translation, and you are lying. Come with something new. I mean, this is boring. Those three excuses are overused, Abdul. So look what happened. Shaitan, he was misled by Allah, and then Allah, he gave a permission to Shaitan to mislead others. So now they became partners. Hey Shaitan, listen. Brother and sister, they're the Prince and the Prince. And Christian Prince, he came with the father youth and father argument, and I'm going to get him busted. He said in the Quran, in chapter of Hadr, verse number 15, and verse 17, he said the following: that the Iblis said to Allah, my Lord, because you treat me, I shall can you repeat the last part? Because you mislead me, I hold on, my friend, just use your break. I mean, it's too much fast for someone who don't speak Urdu. Okay, Christian Prince, because you're little weak, and you're a big variable, and you're so I'm going to clear to you. But what the heck? What you just said? Zakir Naik, it just please, for the sake of the shin of Allah, may Allah bless his shin and make it sexy without hair. Man, I hope Allah's shin is not full of hair like mine. But brother, did you remember Dr. Nabi Baikli? He says to me, okay, Allah have a shin. Do you think his shin is like yours? Like suppose he got me busted. I mean, do you see how serious this answer? Okay, Allah have a sin. Do you think his sin is like yours, Christian Prince? And Christian Prince, look at his sin. Man, I hope not. Like what? So, Shaitan, he told Allah, you mislead me. Did Allah say to him, I did not mislead you? I agree. I shall indeed adorn the path of error to them. What does that mean? To sin. I will mislead them all. So Allah mislead Shaitan. Shaitan mislead us. Who is the real misleader? Oh boy, now I understand the Chinese when they said he left as a donkey, never come back as a horse. Hey people, I'm thinking to create a new channel. It's for the Bible only. Who like that idea? Which means we don't talk about Quran, about Islam, about garbage here or there. We explain only the Bible. And we don't debate there too, you know. Because you see, the second debate happened, they tried to provoke me. And I want to keep the channel clean because we will talk about the Bible, you know what I mean? I don't want to go and say words which is not suitable for the holy word of God. Remember Allah Azab? Yeah, I remember Allah Azab. I will talk about it. Yeah, so I will create this channel soon, and I will tell you so you can subscribe if in case you like. And what we will do, what I'm thinking to do, we will start like from the book of John as an example, and we will take chapter by chapter. So we will have a long series until we finish the first book, and then we go to the second book. And those videos will not be deleted, will stay in YouTube, you know. And anytime you feel like you want to, you know, listen to understand, but and I will do my best to make them very simple. You know, the Lord. The beautiful thing about the Bible is you do not need tafsir of Ibn Kathir, and then after reading the tafsir, you feel more confused. Our Lord, He spoke to people who they have no education. Nobody has PhD. They are not philosophers. Still, the philosophers, they enjoy it, and the farmers, they love it. And both, they understood it. That's how God's words can be and should be. God, He can reach to every level of education, every level of intelligence. So, The channel I'm thinking to make, I did not even create the channel yet to give you the link, sorry. It's just an idea in my head. Is going to show how beautiful, how simple, in the same time, if somebody himself, he is, because you see that the issue is, we live in 2,000 years after Jesus. And there's things always is connected to history. As an example, if I tell you a joke now, my joke can be funny for you. Let us say if I say a joke, speak about cell phone, you can laugh about it because it's funny. But if I say the word cell phone for somebody who was exist 2,000 years ago, you will not, the joke is missing something. What is this cell phone thing? So always there's a background for a statement. And sometimes, because we are too far in time from the time of the statement, some they can be little bit need more into like explanation. However, it's very simple, because even if you don't have that background, still you will enjoy the Bible and you will not be misled. Here we see different in the Quran. The Quran says that even Allah himself, he can't explain verses. Even Allah himself can explain to us what he say. I mean, look at the stupidity. Allah, he misled shaitan. How is that? Any Muslim can tell us how Allah misled shaitan? The misled here is in the beginning, which means before Adam he commits sin. How Allah and why Allah he misled the shaitan? Right? Any Muslim can tell us why Allah he misled shaitan? Why Allah start the evil? Because this verse confirmed to us that shaitan is a victim of Allah. And shaitan is not being evil when he do mislead, he is just take a revenge. He's angry. He felt lonely. I've been trapped by Allah. He fooled me. He misled me, and now I am the misleaded one, the only one. So he decided to mislead others. This is what the Quran says. How that can be from Allah? If Allah is God. And no, if we start a channel for Bible, doesn't mean we will stop here. That one maybe we'll make it maybe once a week, twice a week. Speaking about Islam is my major mission, because this one bring me a lot of ex-Muslims. You see, if you see how many people leave Islam every day, you won't believe it. You see, most of people who leave Islam is not the one who live in the air, is those who leave Islam under the air, because, you know, they fear for their life. So what we do here is extremely important. There's tons of people, they leave Islam, we do not even know who they are. I never know them. You know, they watch the videos, they leave. You see, you might see a Muslim, he is resisting, hating me, calling me names. Sooner or later, he will see that everything I'm showing is absolutely truth. It's in front of you. I'm showing reference, I'm showing books. I'm not making up stories. Shaitan was misled by Allah. How many of you knows this? Look what this Muslim he said. Guys, listen carefully. Just to show you the stupidity of this logic and this religion. I'm not going to call you stupid drugs. I'm trying to call you a fool. Look what you just said. Christian Prince, Shaitan is not truthful. Just because he says Allah misled him does not mean he is telling the truth. Abdul, it is not Shaitan who's talking, it's Allah. Who is the one reporting what happened? Allah. Is Allah saying, no, I did not mislead you? Do you see it anywhere says that? Allah, he agree. And he says, I will mislead everyone except the chosen the guided one. So this was an agreement between Allah and Shaitan. So your false argument is hilarious, because the one is talking is Allah, saying that Shaitan said that to him, and Allah, he agree. And then Allah, he said to him, fine, certainly you shall have no authority over my slaves except those who follow you, the criminals, the bad ones, like Muhammad. So you see how silly you are. If Shaitan said, you mislead me, and then Allah said to him, no, I did not, then you have a good argument. But Allah is the only one who's talking. Remember, by the way, guys, here you see the stupidity of this book. Isn't it the Muslims that say nobody can make Quran like the Quran? Isn't this what they say? Okay, who is talking here? They will say to you, the Shaitan. Okay, what about here? Shaitan. Okay, so how Shaitan can make Quran? Oh, hold on. Who can make Quran? Only Allah. Okay. Who is talking here? Shaitan. Who is talking the verse after it? Shaitan. Is that Quran? Yes, brother. But I thought only Allah can make Quran. Are you with me? People, are you listening? I mean, do you see how silly this stupid cult? Brother Fitter, Allah, he telling you to make Quran like the Quran. Okay, Zakir Naik. Who is the one talking there? Little Iblis. Okay. What Iblis he said? He said, oh my Lord, because you mislead me, and I tell me to them down, and then the earth, and then mean mankind in the earth, and then mislead them. And verse number 40. It said, except that the chosen one, the guy that played with them. Okay, Zakir Naik, is that Quran? Exactly, it's Quran. Who is talking there? Shaitan, Iblis. I thought only Allah can make Quran. So how Allah only can make Quran and Shaitan making Quran? You see how silly this cult is? I mean, is that what kind of a comedy this comedy is? So Shaitan was misled by Allah. Allah is the real devil. Shaitan is a victim. In Christianity, no. In Christianity, Satan is a fallen angel. God did not mislead him, and God did not force him to be the Satan. In Islam, no. In Islam, Shaitan is a victim of the biggest Satan, Allah. I mean, do you need more proof, all of you? More clear that Allah is Satan than this? How many of you saved the reference? How many of you saved the reference? So in the future, if you have Abdul arguing with you, how you can shut him up and say, hey, listen, I have a proof that your God himself is the source of evil, and Shaitan is his victim. He is the real Satan. Chapter 15, verse number 39 is the proof. And this is the link. And this is the Muslim translation. Right? Anyone will use admins. Anyone will use a name of a Muslim, block him. Like Mimi, Hijab, Fifi, etc. Block him. You know, they are welcome to come, the real person, but those faker, we don't want them. So anyone who use a fake name, block him right away. Even if he's a Christian. Don't allow fakers. Satan tried to blame Allah. Okay, hold on, guys. Satan, he tried. Where it says he tried? I mean, what's wrong with you? Guys, does it say there Allah, he is saying that Shaitan, he tried to blame me? Or Allah, he agreed? Poor person, very poor. Where in the verse it says Shaitan, he tried to blame Allah and Allah did not agree? Very silly. I feel sorry for him. Satan was arrogant? No. Actually, Satan was very humble. Read carefully. He says, I cannot, and I promise you, I will not mislead except those who don't follow you. And this is a very stupid statement, by the way. Because if Allah, this is the Quran talking, supposedly Allah. If Shaitan saying, I will mislead only those who they are not chosen by you, guided by you. But if they are not guided by Allah, already they are misleaded. What a stupid religion. Guys, do you see it? Can you believe it? If Shaitan, he promised, he will mislead only the one who is not Muslims. But I thought the one who is not a Muslim, already he is misled. So what do you do to him? And Allah, he agree. I mean, literally, this book is written by a certified idiot. Why a Christian cannot answer my question? I don't know. Your name, you are a Hindu, but your name is Kamal. At least change your name. Okay, Mr. Kamal, what is your question, brother? Mr. Hindu, what is your question? Mr. Kamal, who is claiming that he is a Hindu, but he is a Muslim. I mean, a Hindu and your name is Kamal? Israel was a man who was once named Jacob, and he is the first son, but Exodus 4:22 says Jacob was the firstborn son. So how Jesus is the only son of God? You see, this is a Muslim question copy-paste. Let us go to the verse and people will laugh at you, Mr. Fake Hindu. Let us show the whole verse and people will see why we laugh at those Abdul when they make comments. Are you there, Mr.? Do you like to call me? Do you like to call me? The fake Hindu? Because I want to show everybody that you are a fake Hindu, you are a Muslim. You know what? Before I start answering you, I want you to say clearly that Muhammad is a false prophet, as long as you are a Hindu. Say Muhammad for sure is a false prophet. Can you do that? Can you do that? Kamal, can you confirm that you are a Hindu and say that Muhammad is a false prophet? Hello? Hello? I'm waiting for you. I have the verse ready for you to, so we can show it to everybody. So you decide to be a potato now? You don't want to confess that you are a Muslim? He's a false prophet? Okay, no, don't tell me he's a false prophet. It says, who is the false prophet? Who is the false prophet? Name him for me. Who is the false prophet? You said he is a false prophet. Who? Because you say he's a false prophet. Who? I want you to say Muhammad is a false prophet. Muhammad, the Muslim prophet, is a false prophet. Can we do that? Very simple, brother. Hmm. Did he mention it? I didn't see it. Taqiyya time? Anyway, anyone, he can go to the Bible and see that the word firstborn have nothing to do about firstborn of God. You see, because we don't have firstborn and secondborn in Christianity. We have only Jesus, the Son of God. So we don't have the secondborn. So this is very silly of you. So when the Lord, he speak about firstborn, is about who is the most important person for this nation. As an example, that we can be found in many other verses in the Quran. If you go and read in Exodus 9:13, Exodus 10:3, those are I can explain to you the verse. And then if you go to Jeremiah, the book of Jeremiah, you can see the same. So in Jeremiah 31 verse 9, it says, Ephraim is called Jehovah firstborn in that statement. Why he is called in such a way? He is delighted, or let's say he is a special child. He is a dear child, but he is not the Son of God. So this is a very false statement from you, claiming that how Jesus can be. Because for us, when we say that Jesus is the Son of God, we are not saying there's firstborn and secondborn and thirdborn. We are saying there's only one begotten Son. And the rest, all of them, they are children of God, including me and you. But when there's a person, he is special to God, he is firstborn to God for that nation. Are you there, Abdul? Are you there? The false prophet Muhammad? Yeah. People, they come with silly stuff just to prove nothing. Because do you think really the Christian did not see that the firstborn exists in the Bible many times? Secondly, where you get this Jesus is the firstborn, as a person? As an example, in the Quran, it says that Adam was the first Muslim. Then it says Muhammad was the first Muslim. And then it says Ibrahim the first Muslim. Right? Okay, who is the first Muslim? The first Muslim here is the firstborn. Present the firstborn. Born of what? Of a believer. For a nation. He's a special believer. So from his seed, from this nation, the firstborn is going to be this person. Let us say he is the grandfather of the rest. So the firstborn of this nation, because Jacob is Israel, and Israel is a nation, and he is the firstborn of the children of God, and the rest will be children too, but he is the firstborn. Now, do we have any Muslim want to answer what we said? And Mr. Kamal, I want you to do me a favor. I will open my Skype for you, and I want you to call me because I really love to speak to a Hindu. People, do you believe that Kamal is a Hindu? Do you really believe he is a Hindu? This is my challenge to the fake Hindu. If you are a Hindu, prove me wrong. I want you to speak only for 3 minutes, not 5. I will open Skype for you, and you call me, and we speak together for 3 minutes. So either you are a false man like your Prophet Muhammad, or you are truly a Hindu. Do you agree, Mr. Kamal? And by the way, Kamal, I encourage Muslims like you to do the same, because only shameful, let's say, only the one who is ashamed of Muhammad, they will deny that they are Muslims. And you are one of them. Prove me wrong. Call me, and I promise you, I will not hold you for long. 3 minutes. Are you there? What you will tell me now? Your mom, she did not allow you to talk? Coward. He is ashamed of his prophet, you know. He thought he can practice taqiyya. So, you know, those questions are very simple and they are mean nothing for us. It's when it's come to trying to refute Christianity, because Jesus is the Son of God, but there's no other Son of God beside him. This is all what the Bible teach. And when God, he says, my firstborn, he is my firstborn as a gift for this nation. He will be their leader. He will be their guide. He will be their prophet. He will be their mentor. It's not about God giving birth. Very silly argument. And as you see, Mr. Kamal, he hide and he run. In the same time, by the way, in chapter 15, verse number 39, and I gave you the link. I don't know how many of you did save it. This verse proved to us many things. That Shaitan is not the most evil. Take a note, please. Who is the most evil? Is it Shaitan? No. Quran confirm that the most evil is the one who deceives Shaitan. Shaitan is a victim. Shaitan is a victim of the big misleading devil. You see, here let us question a few things. You see, people, they read things but they don't go deep. When I say I did mislead the person, who is more evil and who is naive in this situation? Can somebody help me? If the verse saying that Shaitan, he was misled by Allah, who is the naive and who is the evil? Who is the victim and he was a naive? And who was the evil one? Can people help me? Allah is the one who misled Shaitan. Quran confirmed that. Quran doesn't say that Shaitan, he said that Allah reject. No, Quran agree. Allah now is showing off his power. He can mislead Shaitan, and he did. So who is really the real Shaitan? Allah. And you will notice here that Shaitan is a believer in Allah. Look carefully. Oh my Lord. Shaitan in Islam is a Muslim. Did you notice? Did you notice? This verse is extremely important. Maybe I should make just a video about it alone, so we can support it with more hadith, and so we can, you know, we can have like a full study about the stupidity of the one who made this book. So Shaitan, he believed in Allah. Not only he believed in Allah, he called him my Lord, which means his obedience. Shaitan was misled by Allah. Allah, he agreed. Shaitan, who obeyed Allah, he said to him, I'm going to mislead them. All, except those who follow thee. So Shaitan is doing service to Allah. Don't the Muslims, they say Allah, he tests you? How many times we hear Muslims saying Allah, he tests you? How he tests him? Shaitan working for Allah. So Allah and Shaitan, they are a corporation of deception. Shaitan, he worked for Allah. Allah, he sent Shaitan to you. And Shaitan is not a bad person in the eye of Allah. Allah, he choose Shaitan to be misled because he want him to do a certain job. Because he's evil. Right? Another example of the Muslims when they post things which is funny. This is Al-Amin. Before we finish here, let me show you what Al-Amin he posted, so we can laugh. Thank you, Al-Amin, for posting this. And in a second, people will laugh at you. Let me take a screenshot for it, so people will laugh. A Muslim, he could not refute us. A Muslim, he cannot answer us. What he do? He tried to seek revenge. Says, okay, you know what? Allah is the devil. Your God is the devil too. But my friend, even if this is true or not, that will not change the fact that your God is the devil. And you agreed. You know what I mean? Like there's two idiots. The first one said to the first one, the second one, your mother is a whore. So what if your mother is a whore too? So now he agreed that his mother is a whore. Do you see the stupidity? People, they try to save their God from his stupidity. So what they do, they try to change the topic and they post for us verses have nothing to do with what they claim. Let us zoom in. God make people believe that what it is false. What it is false? Can you tell me what do you mean by it is? What does that mean? Why you don't call me and tell me what I'm trying to say? How in Second Thessalonians it says that God is a deceiver? Can you help us? Are you willing to call me Amin? Do you have the courage to do so? In fact, the same chapter you are quoting for me, it says, let no man deceive you by any means. So how that can be, you idiot? What's wrong with those Muslims? He went to the Bible, he searched for the word deceive, he found one. And do you know even who's talking there? He left as a donkey, never come back as a horse. You know what we can say. The question is, those Muslims who they claim that they have an argument, why did they call us and show us their argument? Why they sit and they hide between the bushes? Why they have no courage to call us and say, okay, I'm going to show you? Idiot. Silly. Google researcher. You get the opposite. You try to prove us wrong, you prove yourself wrong. Which hadith about Muhammad death body? There is many hadith, but now we are time to go. But I will give you one, just to help you, but next time don't keep posting the same thing over and over. If I don't answer, this means I saw it and it's not time for it. Okay. Some people, they keep, you know, keep posting the same question, which is very annoying. Don't do that. I have to give you an Arabic website, and then you can use Google Translation to translate. All right. Let us hope this website will open. Okay, this is the link for the one who asked. Open the link and you can use Google Translation. And this is where you find the reference when you open the page. When you open the page will look like this, as you see. It says here that he died in Monday and he was buried Wednesday at night. And then they continue here saying that they were fighting over his death. And then Al-Abbas, he said, bury your friend, which means Muhammad. He is a human and he stink as all human they stink. This is one of the reference. All right, so you can use Google Translation. And next time, for those who ask where we can find this, you see, that's mean you are not ready. As long you heard it, as long you know it. How come you don't have the reference for it? Because each time we say those things, we give the reference. You know what I mean? Each time we say those things, we give the reference. That's mean, now I will give you the link, you will open it, and you will close it, and you will not save it. So later you will ask me again. And that will be just a waste of time for us. So you can go and use Google Translation. This is Sunan al-Darimi, or Darmi, potato, and it's giving you very important reference about Muhammad being a liar. Because Muhammad, remember, he says that we as a prophet, our body will not decay. Our body will not decay. And then this is why they did not bury him, because he said his body will not decay. They thought he is telling the truth. No, here we can say, you see, if they want to say it doesn't say that because it's in Arabic, we can use Google Translation in front of your eyes. Here we go. You click here, choose a Google Translation. Let us see, Google Translation. Translate to English. All right. Here it says, let us see where Al-Abbasi talk. Look at the translation. No comment. Where is Al-Abbas? Hold on. Yeah, translation is coming horrible. I don't know what happened to this translation. Okay, the says, like you say, you are not loved one on God to look for dirt, that the Messenger of Allah upon him has died and even left his we approach clear فهل What happened to this translation? Let us use different method. Hold on. I will use different method because for some reason translation is coming really horrible. We will open Google Translation and we will copy the text by itself. Google Translate. And by the way, we are not done with the what his name, Shabir Ali. We will continue later. But what we can do. So we copy the text here. We go down. All right. فقام العباس فقال إن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قد مات وإنه لبشر وإنه يأسن كما يأسن البشر. Oh people, go and bury your friend. Okay. So he is a human and he stinks the same as all humans stink. So now we copy this and we will go to Google Translation. Here, copy, paste. Arabic. All right. Abbas, he said, the messenger of Allah had died. And Jason and Jason. Jason, what Jason mean? I don't know. So supposedly he should say, and he stink as all a human being they stink. So bury him. I don't know what this translation here is really saying. Let us see in Indonesian what it says. Abbas jadi dai barakata Rasulullah SAW talaha mananangala dan dia berekato tha. Okay, da. What Jason mean? What this word Jason mean? Let me see what Jason. What Jason mean? I don't know what this word mean. Hold on. Yeah, this is very funny translation. Yeah, I don't know why it's coming like this. But anyway, anyone who speaks Arabic, he can see it. It says, يَأْسَنُ كَمَا يَأْسُنُ الْبَشَرُ. He stink. Actually, you can take it to the dictionary and you can see the words one by one. All right? Jason. Oh boy. Jason and Jason. Okay, look like even Google was screwed up by the words of Muhammad. Nobody knows what Google saying. No one knows what it's meant save Allah. Oh boy. Jason and Jason, not Indonesian. I don't know what this Jason. I mean, why in the world is coming Jason and Jason? I don't know what it is. And what this Jason and you know like Vadaniowa? What? Okay, we go back to English again. I mean, the translation is coming so weird. What is this, brother? What is the English? I don't see the English. Here we go, English. Jason. He is Jason. So for some reason, the word Ya'san coming as Jason. Try to translate the quotation without any word. Okay, let us do that. We will follow your advice. Here we go. So Ya'san kama Ya'san al-bashar. All right. And then we go to Google. Let us see if Jason and Jason is going to appear. Miserable as miserable a human. The guy was saying Muhammad is miserable as a miserable a human. Hey brother, brothers and sisters, the prophet is miserable as miserable a human. No, it says he stink as all a human they stink. But at least now Jason disappear. For thank God, the word Jason is not. What happened to Google? I mean, how Jason now became miserable? So no, for sure the guy is not saying the prophet is miserable as miserable a human. He is saying he stink. Yes, and you know. Let us do this. Hold on. There is a dictionary, Arabic English dictionary. Maybe I can use it. Okay. I search for Yasin, it shows me Yasin. See, Google is confused. Yeah, you see, I search for the word in English meaning. It showed me a different word, which is Yasin. We don't want Yasin, we want Yasin. You know? Google is confused. We are not looking for Yasin, we are looking for Yasin. Yeah. Let's try to find Al-Ma'ani dictionary here. Okay, hold on. Al-Ma'ani dictionary. Maybe I can find it. Hold on. I will try to find it in the English website. No. Yeah, I could not find anywhere in English where we can use it. But anyway, the best, if you want, if you are a Muslim and you don't trust me, for sure, this is your, you know, not normal for you to have. You can ask a Muslim sheikh, those who sheikh who have a YouTube page, you know, they go live. Tell him, brother, what is, don't tell him the hadith first. Tell him what this word mean. He will tell you. And then give him the hadith. Tell him it says the following. Let us see what he will say. You know? Let us see. What he will say. Yeah, I could not find anything in English. Anyway, there's many hadith. There is one speak about his fingers, how they became, like his nails became green, blue, something like that, and how his fingers, they shrink, like they collapse on each other. And then there's a hadith speak about qadraba batnahu, which means his belly became full of fart. فضرب بطنه. You know, when a human being he died, still there is the bacteria inside his stomach. They will keep processing the food, you know. And because now he cannot fart, he's dead. So all this gas will be stuck in his belly. So his belly will start expanding. Let us see where we can find this hadith. فضرب بطنه. I'm just trying to find you a trustworthy reference, website, Muslim website, so they will not say this is, it's not, you know, true. Here we go. We found one. Let me give you the link. Oh, the link is so long, this one. But I will try to find it in different website then. But here it says, فَتَرَبَّصُوا حَتَّى رَبَى بَطْنَهُ. So they waited until the Prophet, his belly, his stomach became so big, like a pregnant woman. So Abu Bakr, he says, the one who used to worship Muhammad, when Muhammad he died, and the one who worship Allah, Allah is alive, he don't die. Because here the Muslims, they became in chaos. Muhammad, he told them that his body will not decay. He promised that, and this is authentic. And then, less than 3 days after, Muhammad, his skin turning to different color, his stink, and his belly, his stomach is full of fart. And then when the fart became too much, or the gas became too much in the belly, then that stomach will start releasing the fart, because there's no more space, which means the dead body will start releasing this bad smell. Let me see if I can find a website, a link I can post, because this link here have Arabic word. Let us see. This one have Arabic words too. See the problem here? If you look with me, in the top there's Arabic words in the link. So now the only way I can do it for you, I will take it and I will try to shorten the link. Okay, and let us see if it's going to work. Because when you post a link have Arabic words, Google will not accept. All right, I will post the link for you. Tell me, guys, if it's working. So you will find that you can count with me how many lines you see in the screen. 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4 line, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So you can translate it from the 9, or from the 9 here. فقال فتربصوا حتى ربى بطنه. تربصوا mean they waited until his stomach became so big, full of fart. This is the end of Muhammad, full of fart. You know? And I changed any Muslim to say to me, I'm lying. You see, this is the book of At-Tabaqat al-Kubra. Do you remember the sheikh who he claimed to be a sheikh? He called me, he says, read At-Tabaqat al-Kubra here. This is the At-Tabaqat al-Kubra. طبقات الكبرى, Muhammad ibn Sa'd, volume number 2, page number 271. Fair and square. They cannot say we are making things up. This is their books, respected books, and those books are written by Muslims. You know, and it's not translated. I don't know if this book is translated or not yet. I wish. You can click at Google. I don't know how Google translation will come, because there's some Arabic words here are very difficult for software to translate. Maybe the page could not be translated. So try again. Let us try again. Okay. So here it says, so they waited. The Prophet, he was arrested. I mean, translation of Google is really horrible. The Prophet was arrested. The guy is dead. He was arrested by the Taliban. No, it doesn't say he was arrested. It says he stink. His belly full of fart. قد ضرب بطنه. So translation of Google again is not really a good translation. But what we can do, you know? Yeah. Garbage in, garbage out. Kamal, you see, you are in the wrong place. Don't come here again. You claim to be a Hindu. You don't dare to call me. And you are stupid. And you are here coming to call people names and curse them. Don't come here. Fake Hindu. So, you see, this is why I don't like those questions, because they take us away from our topic. So next time, anyone will do that, I will block you. Don't ask a question unless we finish the topic and we say, who have a question? Is that fair, guys? Because look what we were talking about, and now we spend maybe 20 minutes or maybe more just to answer this question about Muhammad, his stink. So what benefit that will do us? We have videos talking about it. Go watch it. And now after posting those links, did you get any benefit? No, because you cannot read them and you will not save them. Anyway, so I want to say, guys, thank you for being here, and I hope today we have enough for Shabir Ali. For sure we will continue with him, because this is the best comedy to show you how Muslims, they say things totally contradicting what their religion teach. And remember, someone like Shabir Ali, he claimed to be a sheikh. He's not like just a guy in YouTube, supposedly. You see, he grow a beard, he shave his mustache, and maybe many of you do not know that this is what Muhammad he used to do. He shave his mustache, he grow his beard, and that will make you look like the devil. I mean, it's very ugly. Look at it. I mean, what is this? What is that? And what the point of this beard? I don't know. It looked like a fish or a goat grow something, and it's not nice. So, and what the point of this beard anyway? You know, what exactly trying to prove to us? He's knowledgeable. He is someone. I don't know. So, and the funny is, the Muslim, they say that it is haram to change the way Allah he made you look like. It is haram. It is act of the devil to change the way Allah made you look like. So why you shave your hair? And why you shave your mustache? And why you do circumcision? You know what I mean? This religion cannot stand any ground. The second you start questioning the stupidity they practice, they fail right away. It is haram, brother, to change the way Allah he made you look like. It's haram. Okay, why you are shaving your mustache? Allah he made you with mustache as a man. Why you need to shave it? Allah he made you, your penis have that piece. Why you cut it? You see, if you say the Jews they practice, so are you copying the Jews? For you, you say that we should not change the way Allah he made us look like. And then we find that the Muslims is the one who changed the way Allah he made them look like. Muhammad, he wanted to be blonde. He colored his hair red. Why you change your hair color? Why you want to be blondie? The blondie Muhammad? Well, he want to be pretty, you know. I mean, Arab, they like blonde girls and blondie, you know. I don't know why Shabir Ali is not dyeing his beard blondie like Muhammad. What's wrong? You don't want to follow the step of the Prophet, or because you will look funny and you don't want to do it? And the funny is, all those books behind you, do you know really how to read them? Shabir Ali? I don't know if he do he knew Arabic, guys? What all those books are behind you? What? This is a lot of money.